PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, posted 3 hours ago. PUBG Corp has changed PUBG Mobile's matchmaking to prevent players taking advantage of emulators. The changes were announced in a tweet posted earlier today. Savage is the PUBG map that Miramar should have been. To ensure fair gameplay, players on emulators will only be matched with one another and not with players on mobile devices. Groups with at least one player using an emulator will also only be matched with one another and not with groups that use only mobile devices. PUBG Mobile. At PUBG Mobile, April 13, 2018, PUBG Corp say that, to ensure fair gameplay, players on emulators will only be matched with one another and not with players on mobile devices. While PUBG Mobile seems to be a pretty good mobile port of the game, some players are taking advantage of emulators to allow them to play the game on the PC. That allows them to use mouse and keyboard controls, which is a pretty useful boon when compared to touch controls. The changes mean that if you're playing on an emulator, you'll now only be matched with other emulator users, which sort of robs you of the advantage. It's still a decent way to circumvent the PC version of PUBG's price tag, so all is not entirely lost. If you're playing in squads or duos, if even one of you is using an emulator, you'll be matched with groups doing the same, while all mobile teams will now only play one another. Mouse and keyboard players have been dominating PUBG Mobile since just a few days after launch, which equates to a pretty bad time for those playing the game as God PlayerUnknown intended. Hopefully, these changes will sort that out, but as there's no date in the above tweet, it's not entirely clear when they'll come into play. Sign in to comment. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds review. 14 reviewers answered 17 questions.